Just about ready, set, and away they go. Come On You Spurs, the early leader. Roll of the Dice has rushed up outside of it, though, in the yellow with a black cap, followed further back in the field by Come On You Spurs. Mayor of Merivale slides into second spot now as Come On You Spurs eases back to third. Oliver Twist is outside of runners in the red cap. Dirty Mimosas, and between horses the orange colours with Super Casanova along that one's inside. Further back in the field is Agamemnon, a little bit headstrong, and at the back end of the field is Lord Quinn racing around 8 lengths off the leader. Continuing along now towards the 1,000, and out in front is Roll of the Dice. Leads the way a length. Mayor of Merivale's racing one off the fence second, the black sleeves and cap. Come On You Spurs is down in the fence third. Oliver Twist is fourth, the red cap. Got 5 lengths to make up. Then came Super Casanova further back in the field. 2 lengths away then to Dirty Mimosa, now being rushed up. And further back is Agamemnon, who's one from last. And at the back end of the field is Lord Quinn. They well stretched out now. About 12 lengths front to back with 500 to go. Roll of the Dice is going to guide them in here. Leads the way by 2. Mayor of Merivale comes towards its outside. Come On You Spurs the far side in the white. And then came Oliver Twist further back. 300 to go. Roll of the Dice in the centre. Still goes here. Gives another kick. Mayor of Merivale's on the chase. Then Come On You Spurs further back in the field. Oliver Twist is going away, going backwards badly. But Roll of the Dice is cleared away by 5 lengths into the closing stages. And Roll of the Dice wins it. Second place to Mayor of Merivale. Come On You Spurs is back in third, and Lord Quinn ran fourth from the back. On the Stripes report that will come out in a few days. Roll of the Dice in the middle. The gold colours with a black cap. Comes the well, picked it up at the start and goes from start to finish, and at the top of the straight gives a nice kick. Come On You Spurs, Mayor of Merivale, they were on the chase, but it will go the way of Roll of the Dice. It just keeps on finding here under Marco van Rensburg. 1, 3, 4, 5, that's your race result.
Welcome back, and yeah, first leg of the place accumulator this afternoon, and you had to like number 1, Roll of the Dice, on the Highveld form and on the parade in the preview as well. So we'll touch on that in a short time. Roll of Dice from the Cliffy Miller stable, well done to them. We've also got Mark Paddock on course, lovely to have him here. We'll chat to them shortly. Daniel, he's collecting this for Max. Max, well done to you, 1,500 Rand. Horse looked $1 million in the parade ring, so well done to Max, and thanks so much to WSB World Sports Betting for the 1,500 Rand. Daniel, baie dankie. Let's get to that jock. Marco, he's standing by, and I tell you what, here's a man. We spoke about him early on, and we did the preview this afternoon, and he's just flourishing at the moment. It doesn't matter if it's feature races in the Highveld, wherever he's riding. It can be KZN, it can be the Val. Nice to have him back in here because he really deserves it. This is a jockey which I've always maintained gives you a run for your money, and very well done, Marco, I must say. Handshake on that, because you've really had a wonderful week. I think it's like 8 winners, if not.
Yeah, I think we're on 8 now.
On 8 for the last week, not even getting to the Saturday as well. So very well done. Now, Roll of the Dice, Marco has ridden before. He knew everything about Roll of the Dice, because there can be a little bit of a tricky fella.
Oh, yeah, he's not a tricky fella. He's difficult. He's extremely difficult. He's got a mind of his own.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've got to take my hat off to Nikki, the pony, the girl that rides the pony. She handled him very well because he almost hurt her. And she got hold of him, and she took him down nicely. So well done to her. Without her help, he wouldn't have been so quiet today. And Starps let me go down early and let me go down straight to the start. So we managed to keep him fairly relaxed today, and that, I think, has been a big bonus.
Ping the gates, but then you had to work to get front. You always wanted to be in front.
Yeah, look, he's a lot better over 19 or 22 on the track at 2,000. Anything from 19 to a 22 you'll enjoy on this track, because that's his game. You know, he likes to come out, bowl along in front, and then he quickens at the top of the straight, and then you must try and catch him. And you know, it's not always that easy in Joburg because we've got uphills, and the races, it's on the turf, and it makes it a little bit harder. So he's always had to do it the hard way, and he's never really got away with it. Where over here, I think he's going to get away with it quite often.
All right, what is your minimum weight that you ride, Marco?
Well, I'm working on getting it back down to 52, so
okay.
It's going to be it's
comfortable.
always
53.
I prefer to ride 54 when I'm traveling. Okay. You know, then it's you can at least have a breakfast and get the races fresh and try and enjoy the day, you know.
Yeah.
But in Joburg, it's early morning work, come home, go have a sweat and then go to races. So yeah, it's a day full of excitement.
Sure, but I think the trainers and the owners out there, their ears are all pricking because you really have, at the moment, you've got those tongues wagging, and as I said, you really do deserve it. Well done to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I've been getting a lot of opportunities. I've been put on some decent horses and they've been arriving. So, yeah, I've got to say thanks to the support at home, to the support in Durban, and also to my support over here when Cliffy is starting to build the stable up again. And you can see we have 1 runner, 2 runners a meeting, and we're always having winners. So,
Yeah.
he's doing really well. So, yeah, I've got to say thanks to the support. I've got to say thanks to my sponsor, Aquistic Insurance. And, yeah, that's it. And to my agent.
Very well done, Marco.
Thank you.
To the agent. Right, Cliffy, let's get you in the winner's box here. Cliffy's going to come in and we're going to be chatting to him as well. We've also got the owner standing by shortly as well. Now, when I talk about Cliffy, it's obviously more than just Cliffy involved. Heather's involved, although she's in Kimberley, and we've got Nick Paddock as well. The confidence was there. You were expecting a good run this afternoon. Thanks for sharing that with the guys out there as well, Cliffy, and you'll be more than happy with that win.
Oh, yes, I am, and I'm very glad that Mark put his hand in his pocket and he broke down and he bought us a horse, so I'm happy for that. Thanks, Marky. And, I think the last time Mark led in a horse with us with Green Light to Heaven. And, but I must say, thanks to him, thanks to Nicholas. Nicholas, we were very bullish about the horse, seriously. And on his runs in Joburg, we watched those runs in Joburg, and we said, well, we don't care what they punt in this race. They'll have to come and beat this horse, because he's a front runner, he's a strong front runner.
Yes.
The mile is a bit on his sharp side, but the way he won, I'll tell you what, he won a very good race. And also, in Heather, thank you very much for her support.
Yeah.
And also my grooms, everybody in the stable, everybody who work hard towards it. We've got a small stable, as you know, very small. And we're turning out the winners. I just can't understand why the horses are not turning up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. All things come to good. And I think we will get horses again. And we've been getting some new stock in now as well.
It's important to get.
Yeah, very important to get new stock. Everybody else turns them over all the time. We're still racing with some of the horses that come from Pietermaritzburg, So,
Sure.
But I must say thank you to Hollywood for my sponsorship. And also to Anthony and Owen and them. They support us all the time. And I really appreciate it,
Nice.
Seriously.
Well said, Cliffy. Well done to you.
Thank you. Here's a groot crocodile.
Yeah, let's get him in here. Now, Mark is going to come around. Mark Paddock, he's going to stand right here. He's a gentleman that's been around for a long, long time. And then I'm going to ask his son, Nicholas, to come into the picture straight away as well. Nick, come into the picture. Stand with your dad before you get the check as well, coming through as well. Now, this is dad and son combination, and I get the goosies when I say that because... yeah, it's nice to have your son involved in racing and in what you love as well. And he's an assistant at the moment, and who knows where he's going to end up one day as well. But Mark, before we get to you, you've got extra money coming in. Make way there for Nadine. And the Racehorse Owners Association member, 15,000 Rand extra. Lift it up a little bit. There we go. And Daddy Bear will spend that. It's not for Nick, so very well done. Thanks, Nadine.
Thanks.
There we go. Mark, Nick, don't go away. I want you to stay there, next to your dad. Mark, we were busy presenting here and whatever, and Nadine grabbed my computer form and she tapped by your name and she said, Shobi, there you are. So then we thought, aha. And we mentioned it out there because you're a guy that loves the industry. You've been around a long, long time. We used to see a lot more of you, obviously on course, but you really deserve this. Well done.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, big thanks to Cliffy and to Bram from an ACE team who actually made this horse available, and Cliffy for sealing the deal for us. When he approached me, he said, this horse is available. We looked at the form. Nick said, please get it. We need to get this horse. It's nice. Big thanks to both of them for all their input and all that, especially over the last few months and all that. So it's nice to be back.
Yeah.
And nice to have a winner as well, I've been watching him come down to the stables on 1 or 2 of the weekends just to have a look and all that, but it's nice to get back into it again.
Tremendous.
And yeah, we've just got another one. He's arriving later on today, so yeah, we're just hope for some more winners.
All right. Now, on a more personal note, you must be very proud of your son standing next to you. Because,
Definitely, yeah.
He's really done well. He's got a good eye for a horse. We've used him before as a presenter to stand in on occasion as well, and he's done really well at that, and I think the future is bright for him.
Yeah, no, look, he's very good, especially with looking at merit ratings and all that, and placing horses and the whole lot. He's always been good at that, even from, I think, from school time and all that.
Yeah.
So we've allowed him to do it, and it's been his passion. I sent him to Stellenbosch to study animal sciences, and he's back, yeah. So he's doing what he enjoys doing, which I, as a parent, I think is the best thing.
All right.
Like, he's thriving at it, so let him carry on, and I wish him all the best.
All right, now swap the mic over there because, Nick, you must be proud of your dad. He's owned a couple of good horses in his day as well, and he's been part of this. And I know how to work with my son, Devon, as well. You grow up with it. You grow up with the computer form. Doesn't matter how old you are. And at the end of the day, it's in your blood, and you're doing so well yourself.
Thank you. Yeah, he's always been a major mentor for me. I mean, he took me. I remember the first day I came to the race course, you know, and that was the bug bits that I think I could study form before I could do algebra, to be very honest with you. So big thanks to him, and he always supports me in my endeavours, especially with the racing world. So it's always nice to have the support of him, and a big player in the game these days as well.
All right, well, very well done to you guys, and we look forward to seeing you guys as a father-son combination back in the winner's box in the future again. Well done.
Thanks very much.
There we go. That's Nicholas and Mark Paddock in the winner's box this afternoon from the Cliffy Miller stable. It's wonderful. We need the youngsters in the industry coming through. Keep it in the family.